Biden wandering around during the parachute situation. That's all a made-up situation by the MAGA people. They just can't abide it. So watch him wander off here.
Okay,
where are you going?
What's going on over here?
What are we doing?
What are you doing?
Okay, he does say something to the guy.
He does.
And then she comes over and come on.
But his babysitter for the weekend.
Over here. Yeah. We're over here.
His babysitter, I don't know.
I mean, there's
whatever her title is, the head of Italy.
Guy's such an embarrassment.
Prime Minister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so this is, I don't know if you want to play this whole thing.
How slow he moves. Look, everything's in slow motion with him.
He's a sloth. He's the president sloth.
Yep.
And so this guy is talking to him, and of course he's got his mouth wide open the whole time.
Yeah, of course.
Because that's what he does. And it's just so embarrassing because you got all the other world leaders paying attention, nodding.
Mm-hmm.
They're actually in this dimension. He is not.
The team performed a triple mission in canopy, flying.
Look at that! Look at him!
Yeah, he looks terrible.
Gone.
He's just the worst. He's the worst. I tried to watch. I tried to read about. I haven't seen any actual footage from a news agency or something. Was there a blackout on that event with
pretty much
with Obama or whatever?
Pretty much. Most of that.
Why?
It's a fundraiser.
So what?
And they
raised $30 million.
I know.
There wasn't a blackout.
Fundraiser.
You had to pay to watch it through Secure Blue or Act Blue, whatever it was.
Oh.
Because I asked Chris, one of the guys that was there, and he said you had to pay and donate, and then you get a link, and then you can watch it.
And does that mean you agree not to share it?
Probably.
Because if you view it and if you pay to watch it, you agree in terms of
services not to share it. Yeah.
That's probably
because
true.
we haven't seen any of that except
No
the
clips.
one
thing we
post
want to play
was
can't.
That was all over social media. You can go to any of our X feeds and see it.
We can't play it here though. We'll get sued for it. So
that whatever. That's fine. But
no, it's not fine. It's not. It is not fine. We need to rectify that.
We can reenact it later if you need us to.
Yeah, we need to reenact it.
We can.
Because he is led off the stage. They're denying this too, but he is literally led from the stage by Barack Obama. Once they're done, Obama comes over, holds his hand for a few seconds, pulling him, and then he puts his arm around him to guide him, and he's pushing him along the way, like, let's go, old man. We're going
Obama's
this
really
way.
smooth about it.
Really smooth.
Really smooth about it. Kimmel's on the stage behind him. He's standing there, and he just goes away.
Yep.
He just goes away.
It's embarrassing.
And Barack's like, whoa, okay, so grabs his arm.
Yeah.
Then, and
then pushes him all the way
you
off
watch
stage.
that video too, Pat. Normally, like, let's say a normal person, you guide him off the stage. You say, all right, let's go. And you put your arm around him, you guide him. And, by the time you get off the stage, you take your arm down because everybody knows where they're going.
He did.
Barack continues
he does.
his hand on his all the way.
And the other thing about that,
man.
the other point about that video that's so terrifying is, well, first of all, he's staring off into nothing straight ahead for 11 seconds and doesn't move until Barack touches him. Then, as they are walking off, as you made the point with his arm around him, normally, because Obama is talking to him, like blah, 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 making small talk as they go off the stage.
Being smooth.
And normally, the other person would turn or whatever.
Yeah, nothing.
His face is straight ahead, just walking, shuffling away. It's just... But anyway, to your point about how they're trying to play off this as totally normal behavior, we had a spokeswoman out over the weekend responding because they were still trying to put the fire out of the parachute video before the other thing even happened at the fundraiser, and she's trying to act like this is totally normal. What are you talking about?
Disinformation is alive and well. We have to use surrogates and voices across the country to combat this and make it clear that not only do we not play this game, but to your point, President Biden was out there literally representing America at the G7, saluting our troops, doing what he does as President of the United States.
Yeah, he sure was.
And look, we're going to see more of this. This is just the reality of campaigning in 2024. So we have to combat that disinformation. We have to hit it hard when it happens.
You hit it hard.
And make it clear
do that
these are dirty tactics that MAGA Republicans are using.
Shut her up. I can't. I just can't.
She doesn't deny that he's a space cadet. She's out there
Yeah.
not so subtly saying, we need our surrogates, you and the media, MSNBC, to go out there and make the point that this isn't really bad at all.
Right. we know what we see. And she says, it's going to happen. Well, yeah, it's going to happen again because it happens every day with this guy. This man is so unqualified to be president of the United States that there's no denying it. As much as they try and as much as they do, you can't deny it. Americans understand that this guy is gone. He is gone. He occasionally returns, but he's out to lunch, and he's not coming home for dinner, despite his 81 million votes. 81, the most of all time.
Ever, yeah.
Most ever. Most votes anybody's ever received in the history of the world. 81 million. That's how beloved he is. How can you people disparage him? Every day we see this stuff.
Yeah.
Every single day. And you can lie all you want, and they will continue to do it. But I think most Americans are going to see through this BS.
I certainly hope so, but the hatred for Trump blinds many people.
I know. That is true. That's true. But man, you can't deny. I've never seen anything like it where a former president takes a current president by the hand. They're literally holding hands, or maybe he grabbed his wrist.
Yeah.
He grabs his wrist and starts pulling him that way, and then he realizes, okay, I can't lead him this way the whole time. So he acts like, this is just my good pal.
Yeah.
And he's literally pushing him along. It's embarrassing. It's unbelievable. And the things that Biden said during that event, I had to stop reading it.